All right. Starting off with my guy, the question is gonna be, who do we think is
the best rookie so far?
the best rookie so far in the NBA?
Yes.
Starting off with my guy, VJ Edgecombe. Right now, he's averaging. Where's he at? Okay, so he's averaging 15.6, 6, and 4. So he's averaging basically 16, 6, and 4 with 1.3 steals. Shooting 40% from the field and 36% from 3. The free throw percentage is a little bit down. But
yeah, 75.
75. But that 3-point percentage is what gets me, bro. 36%. Like,
yeah,
yes,
that's beautiful. That's nice for a young guy too. And he's playing 37 minutes a night, which is
exactly. So he's getting some huge minutes.
Yeah, and then look at that true shooting though. So what worries me about him so far is he really had a really hot start, and then he's kind of been mid.
Yeah.
He's been like shooting pretty bad, like 3 for 11, 4 for 12. He had like a week span where he couldn't even get over 50% or over 40% from the floor. So that's a little scary. I would like to see him be more efficient. So whether that's better shot taking or making those tough shots, if you're going to shoot them, I would like to see him do that. But Maxey has been so good. I'm wondering if he's having a hard time like fitting in.
Yeah. What, VJ?
What I mean by fitting in is like Maxey's going to attack, and then because Maxey's not a pass point guard, like he's not like the typical. He's a transition guard. So when you play with people like that and you're a scorer as well, it's hard to like stay ready when they get going like that. Like Maxey's already had like 3 or 4 40-point games. I mean, like 50-point games, right? Yeah, 2.
Maxey's had like I think 3.
Hey, Darren, you don't even be watching, bro. You don't even be watching.
Jamie's got VJ.
Oh yeah, y'all cooked.
So speaking of the second guy, he's like, Jamie says, yeah, I agree. Be matching his consistency from the early start is the only issue I'd have, but even with that, he's my early rookie of the year. Then we're gonna go on. I hear that he would be mine.
That's one. That's number one.
Cooper Flag.
I think he's been horrible.
He's averaging pretty much the same as VJ on pretty much everything, but pretty much everything. It's field goal percentage is 45%, so over VJ, and then his 3-point percentage is pretty down though. It's pretty low, while 29. Also not really shooting great free throw percentage.
So Tommy can attest to this.
He had a minus 27 against Minnesota. I mean, minus.
Well, when you lose the game, that's gonna happen. You're gonna be minus.
Yeah, that's a big minus though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So, and Tommy can attest this. He can tell you guys this. When they drafted, I was like, I don't know that he is the answer. When I look at Cooper Flag, and this is my opinion, and it's very subject to change. But when I first saw him, so when I tell you guys, I talk about numbers, game, and then it goes up from there.
Yeah.
I looked at him at Duke, and he looked like a man amongst boys.
Mm-hmm.
But his game was like a bully game. Like he was a bully.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that doesn't usually go over well in the NBA because they're going to be bigger bodies. They're going to be the same size as you. And then he doesn't have fantastic touch, and his jumper is not that great. So people were like acting like he was going to be the second coming of Jesus. I was like, I don't know that I see that. I think for me, he was a super high ceiling. I mean, super high. I'm sorry. A high floor player to me more than a high ceiling player. I think he's a tremendous role player. Like an elite level role player, but when you talk about entering him in as a star or like as a cog in your offense, like the guy you're trying to get it to, I don't think he's that. I think he's
Austin Reeves.
See, now that's a good comparison, but I think Austin Reeves has also took it to another level.
You think
I got to think about who I think, huh?
You think Austin Reeves can be a focal point in like?
Yeah, he is right now. He is right now.
Yeah.
So I don't think that Cooper Flag is that. I think that he is a really, really high level role player. So like that means like 18, 19 points, 20 points for his career. That's pretty good. Like he's just not a star to me.
You don't think he ever will be?
I don't think he ever will. I don't think he's a 28, 29, 30 point per game scorer. I don't think he's that. I think he's like 18 to 22. I think that's a good number for him. And then he's going to play some solid defense. I don't think he's the lockdown defender that everybody thought he was. I think he's a good defender. I don't think he's like a lockdown or anything. To me, this is my opinion. I could change. If he shows me something, I'll change it. I'll amend it. I'm not.
You gotta realize, dude. Like I think that you got to get used to the, like, some guys just don't naturally come in there and just like they have to develop the, like, sometimes maybe they lack a little bit of the athleticism, so they need to develop this. They need to develop the footwork. They need to develop knowing what it, like, how to choose your spots on the floor to get your shots from. What are your best spots? Like, if he can learn that, now he could very well, I think, average 25 in the league, 25 to 27.
I think it would take a lot of shots for him to do that. I don't think he's that kind of scorer. Like, he's more of an in the flow kind of scorer, like transition scorer. I don't see him as like a traditional bucket getter.
27 on like 15 shots.
Yeah, I don't see him as a traditional bucket getter. Like, he's not like a get a ball to Cooper, get out the way, a few possessions. Let's run him off a pin down screen and get him a wide open three. Like, I think he just fits in a system. He's going to run the breaks very well. That was my opinion of my first pick. And I told Mark Jack this, I told Tommy this, would have been Ace Bailey.
Really?
I think that he is a 26, 27, 28 point scorer. If they give him those opportunities, and when he develops, he will do that. That would have been my number one overall pick would have been Ace Bailey. I got a guy who's 6'11", and another thing I look for when I'm drafting is I want a specialty. Like, I feel like Cooper is a little bit more all around, but he's not great at anything.
Okay.
But I thought that Ace Bailey was an extremely confident and potentially prolific scorer. And so and at 6'10", so the defense can come. And honestly, just him being 6'10" is already defense. That's already a start.
Being that tall.
Yeah, 6'10", 6'11", being that tall with those kind of arms and that kind of touch, you can learn how to play defense to a decent degree. Look at Kevin Durant. I mean, he came in skinny as like this. Twist. But he ended up playing center for the Warriors when they were doing their small ball thing, and he played tremendous. He played like third in defensive player of the year. Like, you can learn how to play defense just being that tall.
Right.
So, like, I always thought they should have went there for number one, because I know he's going to score. I know he can shoot from all three levels. He can create his own shot. Cooper probably doesn't create his own shot as well as Ace Bailey as well. So he can create his own shot. He can shoot threes. He can shoot middies, and he has touch around the rim, and he's athletic. That's somebody that I would look for in the number one pick. Because if I believe in my organization, if I believe in my development system, then I can make the player. But I can't teach him to be 6'10", have touch, and have shoot threes, and be able to create your own shot. I can't do that. And I think Cooper Flag is like he benefits from he benefited from his size a lot in college.
So now we got Jeremiah Fears. I like those points, by the way. Jeremiah Fears for the New Orleans Pelicans.
He's gonna beat.
Averaging what, 15? Is that 15?
15 by there.
15, 2 and 2. Averaging 26 minutes a game, 44% from the field, 33%, 32%, well, basically 33, which isn't terrible.
It's not great though from 6'3".
Not great, but it isn't terrible. It's just mid. His free throw percentage is the highest from all the other guys.
Yeah.
So far, 83%.
Yeah.
True shooting percentage is 50.4.
Yep. So he's just starting to get his time. So look at him at 26 minutes and 15 points is not bad. And then that 3-point percentage is low because you got to think a basketball game is 48 minutes. So he's sitting for almost half of it. It's hard to get in the flow of a game and shoot three and know when to insert yourself and shoot threes and stuff. But I think with the consistency, he could do that. I like him. I like him a lot, actually. When I see him.
What do you think his kind of like comp would be? Because I'll be honest, I haven't seen much of him this year.
That's tough. Maybe like a Jordan Poole.
A Jordan Poole.
Yeah, Jordan Poole. Maybe not as much as a shot chucker, but that kind of game where it's like 6'3", get buckets, get to the rim, all that stuff. He can do all that. And you got to think scoring 15 points in the NBA in 26 minutes is not easy.
No, it's very good especially for a rookie. Yeah, for sure.
Look, they didn't even give him a picture. They disrespected my boy.
Yeah, and this pick, this guy, Jamie said, Con Knipple. We got his stats right here.
Yes.
This guy's good, man.
Hey, I owe him an apology. So, Con, if you're listening, or if you ever listen to this, I owe you an apology. I made fun of you, and I said that you shouldn't have been drafted 4th. I was wrong.
He's having the best
is a
rookie so far.
Beast. And you know what I should have been thinking about? And this is I wasn't consistent here with my normal thing. Yeah. So normally, like I said, I like to look for specialty players. Yeah. He specializes in shooting. That translates to any level.
Shooting does.
If you can shoot the basketball, you can play anywhere.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I should have been thinking like that they're not asking him to dribble the ball up the court and create his own shot.
Ball's job.
Yeah, exactly. They're asking him to make wide open shots.
And right now he's averaging 18, 6, and 3, 33 minutes a game, and he's shooting 47% from the field and 40% from 3, bro, and 88% from the free throw line.
Yes, like, 62 true shooting. That's amazing. Good, this is my rookie of the year.
As of right now, he is on. Yeah, as of right now, he just coming off a game where he played 42 minutes, had 28 points, 7 assists, and he shot 11 for 20 from the field and 5 for 12 from 3, and
he's actually a decent defender. People don't I underestimated how good he is on defense. He's actually pretty decent.
Yeah,
he's not bad. So like this is what I'm saying. Khan is a beast. He's my rookie of the year. I think Edgecombe is benefiting from a really hot start, and he's really exciting. And then they're also kind of winning. You guys are pretty decent, at least. Sure. Obviously the Charlotte.
Been better.
Charlotte is Charlotte.
Charlotte, and then you got New Orleans is New Orleans, and then you got
Cooper Black. The Mavericks have been awful.
Yeah,
I mean 4 wins, right?
That's what happens when you get rid of Luka Doncic.